Alright, here we are again talking about another Fender Yngwie Strat. This one is actually a US model, the first production model of the Yngwie Strat. So these ones are a bit different than the ones that you'll see today. Um, this model came out in about 1988, and at the time they kind of integrated some of the popular or new technologies, so to speak, with 50s styling, so that you can have the old school feel with the modern flair of well, we'll get to it. We'll just start, as always, at the top. So you've got the 50s style headstock with the logo. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it looks kind of like how they did the 50s logo where, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. How it doesn't necessarily look like it's totally buried in finish. Yngwie Malmsteen logo on the headstock. The Clusen tuners. Single string tree roller type, and got the walnut plug with no access from the headstock. Brass nut. Go to the back side. You can see that. We'll check the length of the skunk stripe. Yep. As has been on all of the other American ones, the skunk stripe is shorter than the Japanese models. Japanese models go almost all the way up here or all the way up there, whereas the American ones are a bit shorter for whatever reason. Probably just a production thing. Now we'll go back over to the front. So this one of the American models has the most shallow scallops. If you're not used to playing scallop necks, then it's probably going to be plenty. But if you're used to playing the new Yngwie models, they're super deep and very fast. Plus, the new models has the super jumbo frets, whereas this one kind of has the vintage little tiny size frets. Not very big, but you can see the scallop job on the US models is extremely even and well done, even on this first model. Very comfortable to play. Now on to the hardware. So this one does have all its original hardware. This has the DiMarzio HS3 in the neck and the bridge position, and the standard American in the bridge position. So that's kind of interesting because when you're, in position 1 and position 5 on your tone selector, or pickup selector rather, you get no buzz or very little buzz. Then if you get anywhere in the middle 3 positions, you have plenty of buzz, which is kind of annoying, but do what you gotta do. So this one actually has the only one that has this 2-point tremolo, and it actually floats. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. Yeah, you can see it floats a little bit. Knife edge type tremolo meets Fender Stratocaster standard type of tremolo, and it has stainless steel bridge saddles, and you can see the screws are kind of offset to one side. I always thought that was weird, but that was the thing at the time, I guess. This one has TBX tone controls, which I think means, what is it, tone bass extender or something like that. So right in the middle they have a notch. So when you stop there, that's the end of the standard tone control, so to speak. So about 5 gets you to where 10 would be, so to speak. Then when you go beyond that, it extends your range. I haven't really got to play around with it much. I just got this one restrung, still got to set it up and all that. But both of the tones have that. So once you get to around 5, it just kind of locks in. And then once you go beyond that, it's supposed to be super magical. All kinds of extra tones and, whatever. So I think that's about it for the front. Go to the back side. Got a little bit different trim cover, kind of rounded off at the edges more so than the standard ones. Probably can't see it in there, but it does have a steel tone block or a bridge block, whatever you want to call it, that kind of tapers towards the end. I think that's so that you can get much more bend out of it if you want to bend down, kind of more like a Floyd if you wanted to, just make the strings go completely flat and flap around, whatever. And this one, I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is this particular model, how things went or whatever, but the base of the skunk stripe is lighter. You see how it got darker there? As you go up, the skunk stripe gets darker. Looks like there's a little tiny bit of flaming going on in there. Kind of nice. Got some figure to it. Some of the newer ones don't have such nice figuring. And that's it for this one.